What's up, guys? Drift Shop 89. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Sadly, it is Monday again, so yeah, you know. We finally got a load of powder. I've been looking for this trailer for a long time, couple of weeks. I never find it. If I found it, it was a very, very long run. I'm talking about from the edge of the map to the other edge of the map. So I went ahead and got it. We're going to on the other side of Phoenix. But the trailer looks awesome, don't it? It looks so awesome. If you notice, we are not in my personal semi. It's in the shop with the guy that's over the Oversize Loads. He's watching it for me. I have a new transmission put in it. And also making it into a daytime. So, you know, a little bit more easier. But anyway, so we're hauling for a buddy of mine. This is his Peterbilt, Kenworth, not Peterbilt. But look at that trailer, man. It's just so nice. Let's see what we're doing. We're doing on the other side of Phoenix. Oh, it's on just on the side of it. We have 46,000 pounds of powder, which I don't know if you can see them or not. It's kind of hard to see them, sadly. You did drink something right there, though. Maybe you can. But I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get in the truck, put the paper away. Let's drink her up. And we need to go ahead and get heading that way. We got a long trip ahead of us. A lot of traffic right here. We're actually on tut out. Let's see if we can do it there. Thank you, sir. Thank you indeed. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh! About hitting him. Do not want to hit nobody on this load. We got more people or more lives at stake. Gotta think about the towns. You wanna go now? Come on now. Alright, ain't nothing coming over me unless Daddy him. Set the turbo a little bit. He's always mad at me for that, but wasn't really too much I to do about it, sadly. Alright, let's go ahead and back it down a little bit. Go ahead and string out a little bit. So there's gonna be a tar out there. Alrighty, he's good. Alrighty. Hope y'all having a wonderful day, even though it's Monday. Monday's always bad. Most of the time. I hope y'all had a good weekend also. Oh, apparently we don't do after that one. This is unique. Huh. That's pretty neat. Let's see if we can see inside the trailer now. Well, you can see them a little bit. It's pretty neat. I love the trailer. I didn't know it was this long though. That trailer is long. I don't say it's a 53 footer. Let's get out of town. Now let's test this light right here. There we go. Ooh, we're stumbling over in. Alrighty. Doubles. You know he's loving it. Yes, sir, he's done. Get over. Oh, I did not realize that was a, whoa, sucker. I didn't know that was, I wasn't paying attention that, turned into a one lane. And he just came over me. What's up with that? That's messed up. That's really messed up. I'm happy nobody wasn't coming. That'd been bad. Been really, really bad. My mirrors are a little bit off. I should have set them, but they out though. You can still see the trailer. I like to have mine in a little bit closer to the truck, just a little bit. That's my thing about it. I like to see a little bit more of the truck a little bit, but it's alright. But I'll tell you what, we're in open country though. Look at that. It's about all flat lands. So imagine if you did out there, you can see it ain't that flat, but it looks like it though. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. So yeah, so my truck's didn't work on. I'm having the sleeper taken off of it. So we're only gonna do a couple more heavy hauls, or other trucks should be in. They are working on it now, building it to my specs, and we're gonna be in the Mack, which is gonna be pretty awesome. It's an older truck. Got it off of offline dealership, you know. So I'm having it in the shop, putting what I want on it. Got it for a steal, so you can't, you know, complain about that now. It's only a trail speed though, sadly. It's only a trail speed. But it's the old type Mack, one of the old ones. I believe it's gonna be good. And then I'll slow down all the way down to a crawl. Keep it in high, nothing ain't coming. We can go. And the reason why we do that, because where I live, it's actually a law for trucks hauling stuff like we are, animals or tankers. You have to stop at our railroad crossings. So that's why I done that. And I'm pretty sure that's the law everywhere in the United States, especially on tankers. I think they have to stop, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I used to know that. I don't know if the law had changed or not. So I used to have my CDLs with my tanker induction. But I just don't remember. It's been a little while ago. 6, 7 years ago. Beautiful country though. Beautiful country. That would be the best thing about being an over-road truck driver. You get to see a lot of God country that God made Himself flawless. Look at it. So it'd be pretty awesome to see. Everything's looking good on the trailer. Then shift down to 18. And we're gonna set it back right there. Tell you what, we're gonna back off a little bit of it. Tell you about right there. Don't want to get no speeding ticket. Not at all. Some wide open spots right there though. I'll tell you what, my buddy has a nice truck though. He ain't had nothing done to it. It's the basic of the basic. Wayne's trucking. Gotta love it. 55 through here, really. So I'm back it down. By the time I back it down, it's probably gonna jump back up to 65 miles an hour, but maybe not. Yep. We jumped into a little town. Let's see what we have in here. We have looks to be a restaurant, a gas station. Yeah, tough for business, small little town. Not bad. Let's get back on it. Well, that's beautiful. Let's look at the landscape. Let's slow down to 55 again, so I don't catch up to this truck right up here. Let's take a look at it. Yes, sir. That's a very nice trailer. I love it. Love that background and style. Very nice. A little bit of traffic behind us. Oh, they did a really good on this trailer. Now, this trailer is not a mod trailer. It's a ingrained trailer. I think they added it a couple of updates ago. Been a couple of 3 months. Been a couple of months. But I think they did really good. It's a 53 footer. I think they really did good on it. Alright, let's go ahead and hop back in. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get up to speed. We're still on a pretty good schedule. Don't be used. It don't take some time getting used to that trail speed. If they did it done in time. That's what model it is. Like I said, bought it at an auction, online auction. So it's in the shop, didn't work on. So it's my other truck. We don't keep the other truck. You know, well, I ain't gonna keep it. I'm gonna sell it, but we don't need it as an overhaul truck. We don't get out of that business for the time being. But we still have a couple more loads to do. Looks like we got a way station coming up. Do we have to go into it? Yes, we do. Come in here nice and slow. Apparently he got the bypass, so you don't have to worry about it. This is always nice. Let's see about the other trucks. Nope, he got taller in with me. Feels good, don't it, buddy? Ooh, this is a nice little plane. What's up, man? You look busy. Alright, let's hold her off right here. Let's talk to the driver. Yes, sir. Alrighty, thank you. You have a wonderful day. Don't you honk at me. I'll get out this truck and whoop you. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get over this bit. Got the comments, so we should be good. Yeah, he's butting it, ain't he? He's having a little fun. It look like a drop duster. And then we set that back to, here we go. That's a lot better. Oh, yeah. Who knows? Pretty hills though, ain't they? Pretty nice. Awesome scenery. Really awesome scenery. Now I'll tell you what, the number one place I would like to live is up in the mountains. 3 times, woo! He's low to the ground. really low to the ground. He must be having fun. But I'd love to have a cabin. We're about 100 acres off in the middle of nowhere. That would be my ideal dream house. Or a private island, you know, whichever one comes first. Love to have internet though. Got to have the internet. Alright, slowing down. He's in the other lane, so that's all good. Coming into a town, so let's go ahead and start downshifting a little bit more. Hand it over. And set off our direct brake. Since we are in the city limits. Ooh, caught a little bit of a too high over here. Oops. Could be worse though. Pretty nice town though. Not too busy. Probably need to be in the other lane. I'd say we still got a lot of people over yonder, so. Oh, there we go. That's I'm over, sorry. Thank you, sir. Don't see nobody out. Well, if they're fishing the bill or something, those, that's pretty neat. Alrighty. This is the awesome part about having to go through a city. So many red lights. So many. Hey, what you doing? Just standing there reading something? Get her done. It's a beautiful day. Nah, 35 miles per hour. Not too bad at all. Ice cream truck. 45 miles an hour, still heading just keeping in short team. Do a little toasting. Ooh, I didn't know there was a road up there. That's pretty cool. Hot dog man. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, locked up the brakes on that one. Locked up the blades. Raised hamburgers. If I had time, I'll stop and see how you are. But we just don't have time. Y'all need to be videos. You gonna let me over? No? Yeah, you are too. Thank you, sir. Let him know I do appreciate it. Tell you what, this little trip takes us on 2 lanes most of the way. This is, I mean, I'm not complaining. It's pretty fun. You can see beautiful country over here. You know, there was probably a lot of deers down there. I imagine they are anyway. Oh, I do want to mention something about the update I talked about the last episode. I actually found a video from some of the people that has access to test it out, and they were showing, kind of how it's designed. You can look on YouTube for it. Just type in American Truck Simulator Update 1.32 trailer ownership. And it should bring you up a video. But it looks pretty good. I like the flatbed. I don't really care for these flatbeds on here because they ain't that big. But you can actually have a 53-foot flatbed, which is pretty neat. You can change the axles on, which is pretty neat. You can put 2 boxes on it, so I'm waiting for that. I'm still really excited about that. But was there anything else I was going to say about that? Oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this on the last video. They're actually updating the multiplayer mod. And what they're doing to it is they were going to put AI on the server, where it ain't just, players playing, where you drive for 15 minutes in real time and you don't see nobody. They're actually going to put AI in there, which is going to be awesome. That's one of the reasons why I do not play online, because it's just it's boring. I mean, you might have 500 people on the server, and you might not see none of them, so the map's big. So that's pretty interesting. Anybody that has this game and like to do a tomboy with me, please send me a message or a comment on my YouTube channel. As soon as they did it uploaded or updated, and make sure everything's running good, it'd be fun to do it. We have a little tomboy. If y'all be interested on that. Ooh, let's slow down a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that too. On the online aspects of it, I think that's gonna be really good. I believe. I really do. So if y'all are interested, if you have the dream, if you want to have a tomboy, please leave a message. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome how they going to do it. And I'm saying that now, I'm not 100% sure. If y'all know, please let me know. This truck right here, or not the one I'm in, but the one that's in the shop, heavy hauler, is a mod. Can you run a mod on an online server? Because I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really searched it out yet. So if y'all know, will y'all please let me know? Because I don't know if they let you run mods or not, being an online server. So I think that'd be interesting to find out. Sorry about that, y'all. I got a text message. I do apologize for that. I'm happy I took my sound off. Because usually I do not do that. Can you imagine running through that jarware out there and going off that mountain? That'd be, whew. You won't survive, I tell you. That'd be interesting. To say the least. Now, the rest of these truckers are still holding. Come on now. You can speed a little bit. I mean, we ain't even doing the speed limit. Oh yeah, we are. it needs to move a little bit faster. Would be nice to have a motorcycle coming off of that. Oh, we don't have to downshift. Let's keep her on the trailer. Alright, she's alright. Try to keep the momentum up as best as we can. Beautiful blue though. They did pretty good with the scenery. I'm not running any type of scenery mod. This is all default with the game itself. Well, there she come on now. We got the dough. Get that thing that truck moving. There's something else I would like to talk about. When I first created my channel, it was mostly this and Farming Simulator, a lot of Farming Simulators. I know I haven't played Farming Simulator. I love the game in a while, and the reason behind that is I was playing it way before I started retarding. Before I made up my mind that I was on a retard, and I kind of got tired with it. You know, that owed a little bit. Then Far Cry came out, and I love that game. And my American Truck Simulator was my #1 game. But I can't wait until I'm starting to get back into the mood for it. So the Farming Simulator 19. Which will release in, I'll tell you, which will be released in November of this year, which is awesome. They've redone some of it, which is really, really awesome. I'd like to talk about it for a little bit. They added, you know, new maps, you know, but they redesigned the whole game. You know, usually you can only buy fields and stuff. You know, stay in this gear since we're going up here. Usually you can only buy fields, that was it. Now you can buy your farm, and there's so many farms that you can actually buy. And for what I'm understanding, you can actually design on where you want to put it, which is really neat. How you want to design it, what building you want where, which is really awesome, I must say. They actually got a John Deere. That's a new default tractor. So anytime in the last games you had to download a mod, somebody had to make a mod, and you know. But now John Deere actually gave them the license where they can run John Deere tractors by default, which is really neat. I kind of like that. Really not the John Deere type of person. They make good equipment, but I'm more of a New Holland. But because it's in a dream, or it's in a default dream now, I don't have a type of John Deere's. Yes, sir. I didn't really download any mods for it, since I said I'm more of a New Holland type of person. So that's pretty. I thought that's pretty interesting. We done all that. Got a new tractor. You can place objects. You can build your own farm how you want to. They also redesigned the whole multiplayer. And used to, when you have people and you sow something or something, the money always goes to the person over the farm who's over the server. That's different now. Says you can buy multiple farms. Your multiplayer, if you have a group of friends, they can own their own farm, and they make money off of it, which is really, really neat. So I think wait for that. Me and one of my buddies on Steam was talking about, you know, getting a server and you know, playing some multiplayer, which would be pretty awesome, I believe. I think wait, it's gonna be interesting. I'm getting back into the mood of Farming Simulator. So that's gonna be something to look out for in later this year. I need somewhere to get grass. We got that Mickey. Coming over on you, sir. Oh, we don't have to take this exit anyway. So diddle done. I wonder where we are. Let's see where we're at. Alright, we're heading towards LA. It's a nice little overpass, but I think it's gonna be really interesting. I think this Farming Simulator is on top all levels. I really do believe it's gonna be real awesome. Phoenix, Arizona. This would be our exit. That we don't go on 17 south. And the next load, as I said this last couple of times, we're actually going to do one route the GPS down yonder on. The reason why I haven't done it yet is I really haven't figured out what type of place I want to go to down that, you know. So I'm still looking for a good load to do that on. It's gonna be pretty good. Think wait. Go ahead and get over. Didn't know there's 55 through here, so that's awesome. If I must say so. I'll keep it up about 68 or so. Oh, 75, even better. Versus 65 for us in Arizona. Oh, so apparently we ain't getting over right now. I like that. He's still over there with us. Slow down a little bit. Get back over. Please tell me you have a gas station. Whoa. Get back over. No. But I see our destination, so maybe we can get there before we run out of gas. I hope. Oh. Slow down a little bit. That went really slow down in really fast time. Was not prepared for that. I do want to say, y'all, I do apologize. This video is a bit longer than what I usually do. This was the only load that had this type of load, so it wasn't too far, but I knew it was a little bit farther than what I usually do, so I do apologize for the long load. I know some of y'all like it, like long videos, and some of y'all don't. So, take it how you see it, I guess. I don't know. Me personally, I mean, I like 40 minutes videos. It depends on what it already is. I mean, like this, since I actually watched another guy do this, I enjoy his videos. That was Strauss. He keeps it around 40 to 45 minutes, and I like that. I really do. And on like his Far Cry videos, and he does a lot of Giant Shroff Auto RP, and when he does videos like 15 minutes to 40 minutes, really don't like it because he cuts out a lot of stuff. That's me personally. But I mean, ooh, hold on. I seen the where we don't put it. Ooh, didn't know I was in that type of load gear, but anyway. And I like his videos. So I love to do. Did on the OCRP server with Jeff Famiano. He owns that server with Bay Area Buds and Dave. I enjoy their gameplay, and I enjoy how he has the system. It's really awesome. I really enjoy it. But I don't like how they do, you know, 15 to 20 minute videos. I'd rather have, you know, 45 minutes to an hour. But like I said, that's my opinion, you know. Alright, let's do it. Shut the load. Let's go ahead and shut everything off. Just did out. Oh yeah. So that was the trailer. I really do enjoy that. That was fun to haul. If you haven't never hauled it before, I do recommend it. So that's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and de-tapper it. See how much we made. Alrighty. Not bad. Did 100,000 XP for that, so that ain't bad. Fishing to level up again. Not bad at all. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Myself, I do apologize that it ran over a little bit over 40 minutes, but I hope y'all enjoyed it anyway. Stay tuned for Wednesday. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll think about project cars. That would be fun to. I'm ready to get back to racing again. I'm getting the urge for it. But I don't know yet, so whatever it is, I hope y'all be back with me Wednesday. Y'all have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see y'all on the next episode.